It has never been easier to become rich and successful wholesaling real estate than it is now in 2025. It has by far never been easier to become successful. It has never become easier to get your first deal. The bar has never been set lower for you to actually get wholesaling real estate deals. The bar, like where you need to be at to actually get success in wholesaling, it has never been this low. It has never. I'm being dead serious right now. But the thing about it is everybody still wants to complain. Not everyone, but a ton of y'all. And the thing is, when you are broke, you have one of the greatest advantages ever to get rich and become successful wholesaling real estate. And what I want to do today is show you how to get a wholesaling deal when you are broke, when you have no money at all, and you have, quote, zero options to become rich and successful. The truth is, the bar has never been lower. Nobody else will ever tell you this in this industry. You are told, pretty much everyone except for me and Rick, that when you have no money, you are a loser and you got to borrow money to go buy a course, then you'll become successful. The thing is, there are more wholesalers than ever getting in the game. This is a fact. If you looked at the Google trends of wholesaling real estate, virtual wholesaling, they're up. And, you know, COVID is the most, but like if you look at a trend line, it just keeps rising. And it'll bounce in and out. But the thing is, there's more wholesalers in the game than there ever has been before because it's a net compound, right? Because once you know about wholesaling, you usually don't get out of it. But the thing about it I've always noticed in new wholesalers is they're all mediocre. Like they're all just trying to get by. And what I mean by this is they're just trying to make their 15 grand and leave. Like that's why most people are into wholesaling real estate. And I'm not even trying to be like weird or like I'm trying to be like aggressive to anyone, but like that's the truth with most of you guys. And that might be you watching this. And you might only see 5-10 grand and be like, okay, that's all I want to do. And yeah, that's true. But the one thing I want you to understand and want you to really understand in your brain is, are you really going to be that type of person? Because the thing is, if you are broke, you have to make a decision. You're either going to be rich or just like not like maybe like a little bit of money. You cannot get in this business trying to make a little bit of money. The number one killer of all people getting this business is always two things. It is the excuses and the mental hurdles that you give to yourself that has kind of caused you to be broke, or maybe it's kind of a generational curse of this, which, you know, you obviously can get out of it. But also I call it the coaching trap, the magical solution act, the snake oil of success. But you know, the magical elixir of wholesaling real. If you just do this magic method, then you'll become successful. And it always is. There's always a wholesaling method out there. What you're going to do is change the name of it and then sell it to somebody. Say that, oh, are you done doing this, and this? You leave out one marketing tactic, and they say, well, use the Ginn method, and it will all be solved for you. Simple. I actually went down a rabbit hole. I got retargeted this person's ad about how, are you sick of calling, texting, PPC, PPL, Facebook ads, SEO, you know, all these things? Well, do the magic method that I have, and you'll become successful. And I'm like, you know what? Generally, I'm just going to see what this person has to say. Like, genuinely. Can anybody tell me what this magic method is? Think of any marketing method. They left out only one. They only left out one. Craigslist, Zillow, On Market. You know, they did the whole thing. They did the whole thing. Do you know what it was? Do you know the magic? Does anybody know the magic solution? It was YouTube ads. Like, and it was like, oh, well, you got to spend $5 grand a month on YouTube ads and you become successful. I'm like, bro, like, this is how you want to be. Like, you're telling people the only way you become successful now is to spend $5 grand a month. And it's embarrassing as an industry we're here, but if you're broke, you have no other option. So really think about it. You're watching this. You're broke. You have no money. How do you get a deal? You are broke. How do you become successful? Well, here's the thing. You're broke. So when you're broke, you can't afford excuses. I'm saying that metaphorically and as a joke, but not really as a joke. You literally can't afford to stay broke. You don't have any option. You can't go out here and pay your way to get leads. And if you tell yourself, oh, I have no time for wholesaling, then you have no money. So you will just perpetually stay broke. And if you're broke, why do you have no time? There's plenty of jobs you could work full time, then wholesale on the side. It's really a question I have for a lot of people. But like, because you're too broke to become a lazy bum. You're too broke not to have money. You're too broke not to have any of these things. Just the most embarrassing thing I can think of is if you're broke and lazy. At least be a hard worker and broke. If you're broke and lazy, I don't know what I could tell you, because that's why you're broke. And that's what I get told all the time from people, Oh man, I'm too broke to be lazy. You're too broke not to cold call. I get that all the time. Zach, I don't want to cold call. I don't want to call. It's too bad. Like, how much money you got in your bank account? Nothing. You can't afford to tell me you can't call. If you have no want in your life to cold call, pay money and text. I don't have money for texting. We can technically text for free. Okay. But that's not easy either. What part of this journey of getting rich involved everything being simple and easy and free? Because there's two forks in the road when you're getting to wholesaling. There's the easy rainbow sugar plum fairyland path, where wholesaling's pretty easy. You get leads, deals, not much struggle. And then there is the dark, treacherous roads where you're sleeping on a bed of nails every night and getting your teeth knocked in. And everyone runs to the sugar plum forest. That's how I describe it. Everyone's got hugs and shirts and hats, and everyone's all pretty and nice. But there's a gate, and it says, oh, this gate, it's $15,000 a month to join. It's like, what? Like, yeah. And the thing about it is, wholesaling it really easy if you start spending 15 grand a month. Like, I spend way more of that in marketing, and marketing's pretty easy for me on that end. No joke. But the problem is you have to earn your way there. You don't automatically get there. And the thing is, if you want to go there, you go try it, then you don't have the money, then you have to go the other path. It's how the world works. So many people just want the easy way out of everything. And the worst part is fitness, I've always said. But people don't want the six minute abs. It's hilarious to me. You eat junk for 2 years and then you want the abs in 6 minutes. It's hilarious. It's insane. So guys, you're too broke to drop that $10,000 wholesaling coaching program that tells you to spend $7 grand a month in marketing. You're too broke for that. So that's why you're here. Probably you don't want to spend 17 grand. 17 grand can be spent a lot better, which we'll show you today. But the thing is, it's just you and your phone. That is what you got. And my favorite part about when you're broke and you got no money is those are the only two things you really have. And I know a lot of broke people. They all got phones. They all got internet connection. And so the thing is, it's you and a phone. That is it. We got to make something out of nothing. And pretty much in the laws of the universe, you can't make, I'm talking scientifically, right? You can't make something out of nothing. Usually has to come from something, right? You can't make an apple pie from nothing. You got to take apple, it's a law of equivalent exchange. And the thing about this is in finance and business, there is a law of equivalent exchange also. And what I mean by this is if you want to make $100,000 in the next 2 months when you have no money, you might think, oh, I have no money, so that means I can't turn that into something. No. Business takes two forms of currencies. It does not take just cash. If business was all about cash, it's whoever the richest guy is always going to become the richest person. So if you look at the richest people 40 years ago, they would be the richest people today, but they are not. And all the top 5 richest people, from my understanding, is they all pretty much grew up with less than $1 million in their bank account when they got started. Now, some of them grew up rich and stuff like that, but you don't turn a millionaire into a billionaire from nothing, right? So how do millionaires turn into billionaires, right? It's more than just money. It's also time, right? It's money and time. Those are the two things. And so you can put a ton of time into something with no money and turn that into money. You can convert time into money. You cannot convert no time and no money into something, though. That is the law of equivalent exchange in this real estate business. And what this basically means, okay, if I'm going to put in time, I can produce money. If I want to put in money, I could probably produce some money from that too. You cannot produce money into time. You can actually put money into something to give you time back, but you can never have no money, no time, and make money from that. You have to get something, you have to give. And this is the first lesson, and I want everyone to know this, and I know you don't want to hear it, but if you want to become rich and you're sick of being broke, you're going to have to give up some things for this. You're going to have to give up probably half of your doom scrolling. You're going to have to give up probably most of your TV shows. A lot of your sports, you're probably going to have to give a lot of that up. Not all of it, but some of it. You can't watch the Lakers 4 nights a week, maybe 1 night a week. And there's just some general fun things you have to give up to have a lifetime of fun, right? You'll sacrifice in the beginning to actually have success. But it all comes down to you and your phone to make the most money. This is what it is. 0 distractions, 0 reasons, and you can start getting wholesaling deals done. Guys, being broke is a blessing. It's I know this is cliche, but like when you're at the literal bottom of life and you can't get up financially, you can't really go below bottom. Some people go into debt to buy a coaching program. I'm not going to get into that. But as long as you don't get into debt, the thing about being broke is you don't really have any excuses and your distractions are not really that bad. What I mean by this is I do find people, they have some money and then they go buy all these programs, all these systems, and it's a symptom to the actual problem. And what I mean by this is a lot of people, they'll go spend $5,000 on the dialing system and direct mail and lists and softwares and all these things, which are great. But if you decide that I don't want to learn software, I'm just going to go buy it and then try to make magic out of it, it ain't going to work. I know a lot of people that they'll buy X leads and they'll say, oh, I have to actually call these people? I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh, I thought the software just called everyone for me and it did all the work. I'm like, what? And I'm like, well, for the texting bot, yeah, kind of, but like, you still have to call the lead and close them. Oh, I thought the software closed the seller for me. Whoa. And, the thing is, you can't buy your way into success either. You can get all the nicest softwares. It'll put you a mile ahead of the average person, but it's still be honest with you, it's still a 26-mile race. And if you're just not going forward, you're never going to get anywhere. And so what I want everyone to know this is when you're at the bottom, there's no way but up. So you know the direction you have to do. And whatever's been happening in your past is your past. You got to go forward. So the biggest issue if you're broke are distractions. And unfortunately, the best distractions are free. You can watch pretty much anything you want online. YouTube's awesome, but YouTube is also your downfall. I have to stop myself sometimes. I get these insane clips of like Ronaldo doing a bicycle kick backwards on a YouTube short. And I'm like, Zach, I know it would be sick to watch Ronaldo do a bicycle kick for the 5,000th time you've seen this thing, or a Ray Lewis hit absolutely destroying somebody's head, taking it off the body with the most insane hit ever. But Zach, you've seen Ray Lewis hit people 5,000 times. You do not need to go watch that again. And, as a guy, it's like I still get distractions from myself. I mean, usually cool things. It's like, do you want to see a tank blow something up? Like, yeah. But I have to stop myself from watching that stuff, right? But the thing is, distractions are always free because the thing you're watching is to actually get financial freedom is also a thing that's trying to distract you, this algorithm. And so you just have to stay the course. You have to do your best to remove these distractions. So the thing is, okay, Zach, we got the mindset right. We understand this. How do we get a deal? I'm broke. I got no money. I have no idea what I'm going to do. Well, this is pretty simple. Okay. So what I want everyone to do right now, if you are absolutely broke, hopefully someone sent this to you, go to freewholesaling.com. First and foremost, I don't care if you roll your eyes, Don't care you want to follow me anymore. If you refuse to go through this course, I don't know what else I can tell you. Freewholesaling.com is my free wholesaling course. It's also my free wholesaling community. Once you go in there, I want to go in here. This is kind of what it looks like, right? All I want you to do is just go to Classroom, go to Wholesaling 101, and then just click the 26-page PDF on how to get started in wholesaling real estate. It's 26 pages. I'll actually put it in the comments right now so everyone can see it. All right, let's load this up here. And right here is my entire 26 pages. Let me put in the comment section of how to get started wholesaling real estate. Pretty simple. All right, that's it. So all you have to do once you're in freewholesaling.com is you go down here, and I got my top 25 markets, but what we have here is what we call the 32 ways to find a wholesaling deal with $0. I don't know what else I could tell you here. When you have no money, this is it. 32 ways to find a wholesaling deal with $0. There's really nothing else I could tell you outside of this. I thought about it really hard. I've really gone through all of the gimmicks here and there. I'm not even telling you to go through the entire course. I'm just showing you this so we understand some of the stuff that is inside of freewholesaling.com. But number one, code violations. Simple. Trying for dollars, door knocking, pre-foreclosures, probates, evictions, fire damage properties, water shops, arrest records, physical bandit signs, virtual bandit signs, bandit comments, JVs, property managers, pre-realtors, pawn shops, RIAs, general contractors, estate sales, handymen, bartenders, title companies, hard money lenders, quick claim deeds, divorce, garage sales, local auctions, Zillow, FSBOs, for rents, tax delinquencies, liens, expired listings, etc. Well, Zach, what do I say? Well, I have my whole entire calling system, my scripts, how to do it for free, how to do it paid, KPIs, how to drive for dollars, how to JV, how to reach out to people for JVs, how to do a good CRM. Like, it's all in this 26-page PDF. Everything is literally in here. Go for Wholesaling.com. But some of y'all refuse to go in there. It drives me crazy. It's insane to me. Makes zero sense at all. But the thing about it is if you just go through it, you'll learn exactly what you need to do. But simply, now you're like, oh, wow, so there's more than one way to get a deal. Yes. Now, the one thing I will tell you is how to reach out to these type of people. There's usually 3 ways to do it when you have no money, in virtual wholesaling specifically, right? You can call somebody, you can send a text, or you can post digital bandit signs. For virtual wholesaling, those are pretty much your options. This is why I like it when you're broke, because you don't have any other distractions. Should I do PPC? You're broke! Should I do direct mail? You're broke! We go down the whole line here. You're broke. You got no money. What other distractions have we got? You're broke. Okay? Does it make sense? You got no money. Now, if you are in person wholesaling, I would say to drive for dollars and reverse drive for dollars. If you can find a way to do it with no money, I would say go all in on that. Go crazy. I think that's a great option for everyone. Drawing for dollars reverse, just putting sticky notes on ugly houses. That is always the true thing. So you find an ugly house, write on a sticky note, hey, this is Zach. I got a quick question about your property. Please give me a call back. Boom, done. Now, I'll tell you this too. Another really good ninja hack here is add JVs if you can. And this is a new one. This really hasn't been talked about too much until now, especially on this channel. But the power of our community has just grown so large that we can't really ignore the power of JVs. And what I mean by this is if you just get loud and let people know about you, and you just have people who get deals, they need help selling them, and you can use the power of freewholesaling.com to learn how to find buyers, like, you're going to really crush it. Like, if you just go out here and find cash buyers, I'm telling you right now, if you just know how to go out here and find cash buyers, I'll teach you at freewholesaling.com. It's never been easier to find buyers, by the way. Like, it has never been this easy to find a cash buyer. Like, you go to Zillow, Realtor, you just find other wholesalers. All you have to do, and I know I get in trouble for this, but like, just be a JV middleman. Do what we call the ICAG method. What's the ICAG method? The ICAG method stands for I know a guy. So for example, let me go in the comments, just randomly find somebody. We got, let's see here. There we go. What we got? We got Luca right here, right? There we go. Luca. he does deals in Dallas and Western Georgia. If somebody has a deal in Georgia and they can't get it dispoed, I'm probably going to JV with the guy and then send it to Luca and we'll all JV together. Done. Simple. And I'll probably make, I don't know, maybe 3, 4, 5 grand from that deal. If I do like 5 of those a week, like I make a lot of money. I do 1 of those a month, I'm making 5 grand a month instantly. And so the thing is, I just told you something that will make you probably 100 grand this year. How many of the people watching this are actually going to follow what I say and actually do it? Not many. I'm being honest with you. Not many. I just told you about to make you 100 grand and you don't even have to make a single cold call. Like you don't have to make 1 cold call and you can make 100 grand. Just find people who lock up deals, can't sell them, then send it to a guy that has a bunch of buyers in the community. It's really it. You know how easy it is? If you go to our Discord, ZachDiscord.com, everybody that has confirmed to make over $250,000 a year that have sent me HUDs and I can confirm, I give them a green check mark. Like it's really easy to find guys to send deals to. Like, let me go inside the Discord really quick. Hopefully no one's, I know we got a lot of people who are trolling in there sometimes. They're making their jokes. But let's go inside the Discord really quick. All right. By the way, we are the largest wholesaling Discord in the country. Isn't that kind of cool? Isn't that insane? So I'm so happy for everyone on there. No one thought we could do it. I was told by a lot of people we couldn't do it, but hey, we did it. It's the most valuable real estate community on Discord, by the way. Okay. So you go in here. So let's go see how long it takes us to find someone. Shouldn't be too hard. But here's the Discord, right? And we go through here, and I'm going to scroll through here. Let's find someone. There's Andrew. Boom, done. Andrew, right there. Now I can DM him. Oh, hey, Andrew, what's up, bro? You know, let's accept him as a friend. He's cool, dude. So this is Andrew. Andrew is in Jacksonville, Florida. He is confirmed to do over $250,000 a year in wholesaling. I actually know Andrew and his fiance. Yeah. Naya, she's awesome too. But basically, it just took me 5 seconds to find Andrew, and he does Jacksonville. If I have a wholesaler in freewholesaling.com or on YouTube, that I'm telling you, it's crazy. Okay. If I have somebody who has a deal in Jacksonville, they can't find a buyer, I will go into Discord and I would ask Andrew, hey bro, I have a JV. Do you got a buyer? And Andrew is a great dude. He's not going to say no to money. He's a money chaser, and he'll do a JV with you. And he has a green check mark, which means I know he's a good dude, and I don't think he's going to screw you. I think there's less than a 1% chance that he'll ever do that. Other people know. So I even vet the top wholesalers to JV with. I just don't know why it's so difficult for you guys not to get deals. Like if you have a deal in Jacksonville, boom, you do it from there. Like JVing has become so simple now because of all the communities and then we do it, right? It's insane. It's crazy. Guys, just be known in the communities. That is it. Just be known in the communities. It has just never been easier to go out here and find other people and get to know them. So like, let's do Jacksonville, for example, right? I go to freewholesaling.com. All right, let's go back to freewholesaling.com. All right. Now we just, there's a new feature on here, which is insanely awesome, but let me show everyone. All you have to do is, do you see this map feature right here? You click map, and the map of all the freewholesaling.com members around the country is right here. Guys, we have 22,000 people currently in the community. It's insane. Like this is crazy. So if I want to find wholesalers in Jacksonville to get JV deals to and then send them up to Andrew, all I do is I just go to Jacksonville. Look at all these wholesalers currently in Jacksonville area. Look at that. All I'm going to do is just DM them. Now, it's crazy. All right. Like I go here. Angelo. I could probably just chat with Angelo and DM him, say, what's up, bro? Boom. Who we got here? We got Daku. Don't even know who Daku is, but sick. Virgil. Guard here, Virgil. We got Quinn. What's up, Quinn? And like, the thing about this is you can just DM all these people. This is how crazy it is. Like, Guys, it's so easy in Jacksonville to find people to wholesale with. It's simple. Like you want to go to Greensboro, you want to find a wholesaler to JV with in Greensboro? Look, and this is all free, by the way. Look, Maurice out here in Greensboro. And it doesn't do you where you actually live. You can't if you want. But you can actually go out here, and it takes 10 minutes. It takes 10 miles away from your current location and just throws you off in a random spot. So it doesn't like dox you. But wherever you are in the country, you're looking to virtually wholesale. Like, hey, like, oh man, let's say you say this, I need a boots on the ground in, let's do, I don't know. I need a boots on the ground in Toledo, Ohio, right? I go to Ohio, boom. You go to Toledo, boom. Then you can hit up all these people. Jonathan, I probably hit up Ken right here. Look at that. It's so easy. And if you're international, right, you want to hang out with people, see if they're doing. Literally, we have seriously every country. Look at that. We got a ton in Africa. I want to get a lot more people. There's 1 billion people in Africa, and they're all super smart. So we got to put them in this business. But we got a ton in Ghana. I was actually shocked how many people we have in Ghana, almost as much as Nigeria, which is crazy. But Ghana's a cool spot. We got pretty much everywhere except for North Korea, honestly. We got China. We pretty much got everyone. We even got Russians and Swedes and all these things. We don't have Iceland, Greenland, and for some stupid reason, and it breaks my heart, we have no one from Haiti. Maybe I should start speaking French Creole, and then maybe I'll get some wholesalers from Haiti. But legit, we pretty much have everywhere except for Cuba and Haiti. That's it. We got pretty much every country in South America. We just can't get Haiti for some reason. I'm kind of annoyed at that. But whatever. I'm not even getting. We got people from literal the craziest places. Fort McMurray. And we can't get anyone in Haiti. Whatever. But guys, really think about that for a second. Like, I need somebody, okay, to JV with. You're right there. Like, you're right there. And so we're looking to do a lot of meetups because of this new feature. It's going to be really cool. But 22,000 people across the entire world. This is it. It has never been easier. Like, I see Andrew, he's there, boom. Okay, let's find people in Jacksonville. Hey, what's up? Like, build that connection with them. JVing is so underutilized and like, no one talks about it. It's insane. It is insanity. Okay? I'm just saying. It is crazy. All right. So that's the thing. Guys, if you're broke, I just gave you all these options. But if you decide that, oh, you know what? Zach showed me how to cold call get rich. Zach showed me how to text. Zach showed how to find people throughout the map to JV with. How to find actually people who are making millions of dollars wholesaling with a green check mark. But I still don't know what to do. I don't know what else I can tell you, man. I can only give you the tools, right? I can teach you how to fish and give you a fishing rod. You still got to work. And if you can't reap what you sow, you will die of starvation. And that's the thing. You know, I almost wish we're back in the good old days, you know, like 6,000 years ago. Because back then, if you decided you want to sleep in and be a lazy bum, your whole family starved to death. And so you pretty much did not become lazy bums. Back in the day, if you didn't go out there and farm, your family ain't eating tonight. Like 3,000 years ago. So the thing is, why have we got so soft now? It's insane in me. It's insane. So, guys, what I'm telling everybody, if you just spent 1 hour a day with 5 wholesalers in our communities, there's 22,000 right now. 22,000 inside of freelson.com. 22,000. And we're growing. We're getting like 300 people joining a day. Why aren't you wholesaling? This is just insane to me. Like, in the Discord, I think we have 20,000 in there too. Guys, if you just hang out with 5 people making 20 grand a month, you are bound to get rich. And I'll tell you something you don't want to hear. If you're talking to 5 people who are making 20 grand a month every single day in the Discord, they're going to not talk to you anymore if you decide not to take their advice. Being honest with you, if you say you should cold call 50 people a day, and then you say, oh man, I still haven't cold called, they're going to whip you into shape. And if you decide, oh, after a couple months, you're just a chronic complainer, never going to do anything successful, they're not going to talk with you anymore. And same thing with me. Can you imagine I called you every single day and you decide after 2 months you do nothing? Well, you're done. We're not going to talk to you anymore. Spend an hour a day with 5 people making 20 grand. I promise you'll become successful. We're going to ask, what's his Discord link? It's zachdiscord.com. zachdiscord.com. ZACH discord.com. Boom. It's absolutely for free. So I have an ask for everybody. I am pleading to everybody who is broke today, who has no money, that wants to become successful, right? Here's my big ask for you, all right? I'm asking, if you are broke, I have one ask for you. I'm asking for money. I'm not asking you to sign up for a call. Just go to freewholesaling.com. Guys, my contracts, my JV contracts, looking at JV, my JV contracts are in there. I'm asking you to do that. Go through the whole course, all my signups, links, like everything, all my scripts, tips, all these things. Now, what I want you to do, number one, I'm begging you, call 100 sellers a day. That's what I'm, from the bottom of my heart, that's what I'm asking you to do. Now, you might be like, what? You might be like, Judith, I still have a fear to call people. Judith, why do you have a fear of calling people? I'll be honest with you. Does anybody here know anyone that is scared to ride an airplane? Does anybody? Let me know. We're live. Guys, raise your hand. Does anybody, if you, maybe you, anybody here scared to death to ride on an airplane? Let me know. I legit know people, they have to drive from New York to Florida to go to Disney because they're too scared to go on an airplane. Legit. Okay. I know people that are too scared to fly. I don't fly. I'm too scared. Do you guys know what is the, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is true. I just looked this up again. Flying commercially is statistically safer than driving in a car. You know, that's the craziest part. Because I know this is insane, but you know how flying on an airplane is way safer than than driving a car. Like, okay, let me ask you a question. Does anybody in here know somebody that has gotten into a car crash and got injured? I do. I actually think every single person here probably knows a family member or a loved one or a friend that got into an unfortunately bad car crash. Maybe I'm causing some PTSD. I'm very sorry. But like legit, like we all know someone. Now, do we know somebody that has gone into a plane crash? Some people in here. But I will tell you, we have way more people who have we have way more people that know somebody that got into a car crash over a plane crash. It is so much safer to fly in a plane than it is to go in a car. But still, some people are deathly afraid to get into a plane. And I could tell anybody, if you're deathly afraid of flying a plane, if I handcuffed you to the seat of a plane and I forced you, and let's say you have a death fear of going on a plane, I forced you to do 100 cross-Atlantic flights, back and forth, back and forth. I think on the 100th flight, you'd be less fearful of that plane ride than the first time. And the same thing happens with cold calling. If you are deathly afraid to cold call, it's because you haven't been on enough calls. I don't know many people are afraid to be on planes that have done 1,000 trips, that have done at least 100 airplane rides. No. I don't know many people have a fear of cold calling after 1,000 calls. It's true. And so, Judith, when I hear you say this, all right, I have a fear of calling people. Judith, I hope you know that, like, that sounds like a great excuse to you. That sounds cool. And I'm trying to be like sweet to you, Judith, but like, this is what I see. Okay. I'm going to kind of call you out, but like, this is what I see from Judith. I haven't called enough people. And I'm just trying to do this to be like to kind of paint a picture here, but like, Judith, when you say When you go to me and say that I'm scared to call people, I still have a fear of calling people. Judith, what I see is I haven't called enough people. I haven't made 1,000 cold calls. Like, that's what I see. And so that's the thing about it, is your fear is not really a fear. It's because you just haven't done it enough. So that's the truth. We just have to get it going. On top of this too. So again, I want you to call 100 sellers a day. Number two, I want you to text 100 sellers a day too. So 100, 100. It's the easiest way for anyone to start getting deals and start having success. Text 100 people, call 100 people. Top of that too. You're broke. Don't give me a elbows on it. No. Post 5 digital bandit signs a day. I'm telling everyone, post 5 digital bandit signs a day. And I'm waiting for the comments. I don't know how to do a digital bandit sign. That's actually one of my favorite comments right now. Because if you did go to Wholesaling.com, we have a course. It's called the Digital Bandit Sign Academy. I literally teach you how to post digital bandit signs absolutely for free. That's crazy. So you don't know what I post digital bandit signs, but Zach has an entire course for free called the Digital Bandit Sign Academy. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. It's insane. All you have to do is just go through the course. It's absolutely for free. It's absolutely for free. Rick's probate course is in here too. It's insane. But I get people saying, I don't know how to do probates. You haven't got Rick legitimately created some of the best content on probates inside of a course, and he gives it to you for free, and you still don't want to go through it. Like, that's a slap in when you tell Rick, I don't know how probates work, and I went through Wholesaling.com. Like, that's a slap in his face, because he took time out of his day. He could have made a lot of money selling that just to give to you for free, and you still want to tell me that you don't know how probates work. You don't know how digital bandit. Like, it's insulting to me if you've been through Wholesaling.com and you say, oh, I'm going to skip over that course because I don't want to go through it. Okay, well, stay broke then, you know? But the thing is, the best way to get out of your situation is through knowledge and sheer work. And that's what you got to do. So again, from the top, call 100 sellers a day. Then text 100 sellers a day. Post 5 digital bandit signs a day. And please, what I'm telling everyone is I want you to connect with at least 10 wholesalers a day in your virtual market or where you actually live. Guys, I don't care if you live in Slovenia. We got wholesalers in Slovenia. If you're Slovenian, talk to the other Slovenian wholesalers. They're in the map. They're right there. We got Russians. We got Ukrainians. We got, it's crazy to me. We have French people and people from Nigeria and Ghana and Ivory Coast and, you know, all these things. Connect with local people who are trying to get in this business. I'm just telling it is mind-blowing when you can just connect with other people and you see the opportunities that arise from that. And guys, this is the stuff you have to pay 15, 20 grand for to be in these communities that I give to you absolutely for free. The community is here. The community is here. You just got to go out here and do it. This is it. This is your opportunity. And I would tell everyone is I want you to spend at least an hour a day in the lounge inside of Discord. So we have a lounge. It's pretty sick. But usually every single night, there's about 6 or 7 or 8 wholesalers. Sometimes I run in there, pop in, say hi. But it's basically a virtual chat room where you just talk over the phone in Discord. You can do it on your computer, on your phone. Just hang out with people for an hour. I guess if you spend an hour a day, there's always somebody who. Last time I went inside of the Discord lounge, I said, how many people in here? There's 6 guys talking. How many guys in here? How many contracts do you guys have locked up right now? This guy, I have 3, I have 6, I have 2, I have 4. I'm like, shocker. They're all hanging out. They all have 5 or 6 contracts locked up, and they're all talking about how they're going to win the day. And the thing is, you still decide, like, all these people are hanging out. They'll let you in the room to talk with them. And you still decide that you just, Netflix is more important. You want to go watch your TV show? Like, the Kardashians is more important than this. It's crazy to me. Guys, all the tools are there. I mean, let me be honest. Like, should I start charging? Right? Should I make the Discord $60 a month? Should I make it $15? Should I make it $30 a month? 15, 20. Should I start charging $20 a month for the Discord? Would that actually make you want to be in the Discord? I'll do it. If it makes you actually want to participate, then sure, we'll do it. Or should I make it free? I'm curious, because if you tell, I spent $20, I'd pay more attention, then sure, we'll put a paywall through that sucker. Because what more can I do? Because some of y'all get it for free and you kind of take it for granted. What if tomorrow I just make it $40 a month? Do you think I have the power to do that? Oh, I have the power to do that. Should I make freewholesaling.com? I can just make it zackswholesaling.com, make it $5 a month, $10 a month, $15, $20, $100 a month. Would that make you pay some attention for it? We're actually going to start using it. I hope you know it's not free. Me putting all this stuff up, it ain't free. Making this video is not free. It costs me a lot of money. You got to remember, me doing a live stream like this, there's an opportunity cost. I go out here and close the seller myself. I get taken on another JV deal. Okay, one says they'll pay more attention due to FOMO. Okay, fine. We'll go charge. It's crazy. But that's the thing. Guys, I'm not gonna make it $20 a month. I'm not gonna make it $40 a month. But really think about that for a second. Like really, really think about that for a second. Okay. I've had people tell me, Zach, you're too available. And I said, what does that mean? It's like, have you noticed every other wholesaling coach, they'll only go live once a week? You go live like 4 or 5 times a week. I'm like, yeah, because there's a lot of people to talk to. They're like, well, if you want to sell more X leads, or if you want to make a coaching program, you can get a lot more people if you just go live once a week and if you just release like one video like every week and you start recording as much videos and you just make it even more exclusive and it's harder to get. And the only way to get is the exclusive content. I said, walk the plank, buddy. I said, get out of here. Don't try that voodoo on me. But basically, guys, I can do all that stuff. I can go that route. Sure. But I'm not going to do it. But the problem is, if I did that, then y'all would say, oh, wait, now I want to pay attention. Guys, the info's still there. And I don't mind. The cream always rises to the top. The ones that actually take my advice and just start using it, then they start getting rich. And then from there, boom, it's all cool. It's just insane to me that some of you guys just drive me so crazy that say, oh man, I don't have the motivation. If your mom is not retired, you should have enough motivation to go out here and work your butt off. That's the thing. That's the craziest part. If your mom still works a job, you should have infinite motivation to work hard. You shouldn't ask yourself when you get up in the morning, oh man, I'm tired. If your mom still works a job, like, what else are we talking about here? Like, I think I'm just telling everybody, like, I think every single person should have a goal to retire their mom. And I know there's like 1% of people here that hate their moms and their mom's probably not a good person. Okay, fine. Exclude you, retire your dad or whoever, right? But I think most of us out here, we love our mom. I love my mom to death. She's awesome. We're nowhere without our moms, right? And the thing is, your mom's the only person in this world pretty much that will love you no matter what. And has always had your back since day one. And the thing about it is, you should always make it a goal to retire them, pay their rent, whatever. And if anybody in here, if you want to be like a macho, like we all talk about being a macho man, right? The most gangster macho man thing to do is not smoke a cigar and be in a sick car. It's retiring your mom. It's legitimately the most gangster thing any guy can do, pretty much. That's like that's riding a Rolls Royce. If you're riding a Rolls Royce and your mom's still working $17 an hour, shame on you. And so I think everybody in here should have infinite motivation to go wholesale. That's my take on it. That's legit my take on it. So remember, it's never been easier. The problem is the distractions are free. So I would make it a goal to remove some of these distractions. Not completely. I'm not going to say don't watch any NBA or NFL, or I love sports, by the way, right? But I say reduce it. So I don't watch really any NFL except for one Miami Dolphins game a week when they play. And I still kind of work when I watch them because of how many commercial breaks there are. And I don't watch many Miami Heat games. I'll go down to Miami and go to a couple games. That's fun. But outside of that, I mostly just work, And I always tell myself you get an hour a day to do something you want. I'll watch a TV show or do something cool or fun for an hour a day. But outside of that, you got to lock in. That's what I found. If I work 12 hours in a day, I give myself an hour to work out and then an hour to do something fun, and then I can lock in the rest of the 12 more hours. That's what I always found. So a lot of you guys have the opposite problem. You spend 3 or 4 hours doing stuff that it's going to derail your success. So be a macho man. We got to go out here and work. So for any guy or gal out here that's struggling with this, I always say this, and this has always been my big hoopla in my mind, but I found the best way to eliminate your distractions in your phone. A lot of young guys and gals have this problem, is just go to your iPhone, go to settings, go to accessibility, and then put a black and white filter on your phone. I know that sounds crazy. I know that sounds drastic, but sometimes you have to go do that. If you have over 3 hours a day on screen time, and it's not for calling, if you have more than 3 hours on your screen time, I want everyone to go on screen time right now and look. Guess what? It's bad. And what I want you to do is go on there. If it's more than 3 hours, I want you to go to accessibility and put a black and white filter on your phone. You'll not be doom scrolling on Instagram and Facebook. It's not fun to go out here and watch the new fashion of the week or whatever y'all do for fun. It's not that fun. A Ronaldo bicycle kick is not fun to watch on black and white. You still get the gist of what it is. It's less fun. So put a black and white filter on your phone. I'm telling everyone right now, go do it. You'll spend way less time. And then when you're done with that, get on the phones and start dialing. Jeez, I don't know what I could tell you. And guess what? When you put a black and white filter on your phone, life becomes a lot more interesting. Go on your computer where there's full color and then do your wholesaling with color. Make wholesaling fun. We should get a hat. Make wholesaling fun again. But you got to have fun doing this. And the reason why a lot of people don't find wholesaling or making money fun is because you have so many other things that are way more fun than wholesaling. I'll be honest with you. I say this example a lot, but I love riding on jet skis. It's just fun. I've never been sat on a jet ski. It is way more fun to ride on a jet ski than it is to cold call. But if you remove that and you do nothing fun all day and then you wholesale, oh, that's exciting. So get to work, guys. Absolutely get to work. And you'll go out here and it's for most guys like a lot of these jacked bodybuilder guys, they enjoy going to the gym. And if they can't go to the gym for 2 weeks, they get so happy when they get to go back in the gym again. You got to make that hard. And then going to the gym is someone's most stressful, annoying, upsetting thing that they don't want to do all day. And so you really got to think of it like that. So you start doing that, you're going to go from being broke to rich and having success wholesaling real estate. So guys, if you want to ask me a question, I'm going to answer some questions here. And if you want to hop on, talk to me, here's a StreamYard link. And I would love to talk to anybody one-on-one and get to know them and help them out wholesaling houses. So let me see some comments we got here and see what I can do to help everyone out. So let's break this all down. So Rick will be on next Tuesday. So he was actually at a meeting. So very rare he has to miss a stream for a meeting, but it was a pretty big meeting. So we had to go out here and do it. So let's see here. Let's see. So CEO, I like this question, but let me be honest with you, CEO. So if you want to talk about contracts per month, it'd be 300. Yeah, I think it's almost 300 contracts a month. If you include JVs, deals we lock up, anything assigned with our names, we're probably at 300. So it's a big number. So cool. How many VAs we have? There's 5 businesses, so 10 each. I think 40 VAs. So 40 VAs. 300 contracts. How many doors? Okay. Well, let me think of how many doors are in my house. 1, 2. The first bedroom's got a door. The second bedroom, the third bedroom has a door. In the there's a bathroom, so that has a door. Huh. We can play the door game all day. But here's the thing, IRS. Nice try, IRS. By the way, I own nothing and I'm broke, and I make $25,000 a year. That is my salary, and that's how much I make. Nice try, IRS. But the CEO. Here's my favorite thing about rental properties. You buy it, you rent it out, and you do it. That's what it is. Guys, this is a wholesaling real estate channel. We can talk about rentals all day if that's what floats your boat. But let's make the money first. And a lot of people think that I'm the guy that says make a bunch of money wholesaling and then go out here and port into rentals. I think that's actually one of the worst decisions you could possibly make, because so many guys don't know how to manage a rental, and you'll go make $500,000. You'll go buy rental properties. You'll go into debt, and you'll get one that's not cash flowing, and the tenant sucks. And now it's sucking up half your time, and now you're making less money wholesaling than you ever did by buying a rental property. So some of y'all shouldn't even buy rental property. Just get S&P 500 or something. I know that's the most taboo subject in wholesaling. You know, you have to buy rental properties with it. The majority of my net worth is in real estate, but I'll tell everybody, if you don't have the systems for it, don't do it. And I own way more single family than I do multifamily. I own plenty of multifamily, but I make more money on the single family because we live in Florida and the appreciation is pretty nice and the cash flow is better. But the thing about this is, for most people, I don't think you should be going here trying to buy rentals, especially as a beginner. It will suck so much time, and time is your most valuable asset. But CEO, I'm very curious, how many rental properties do you own? Why do you want to know about it? And I'm saying that not to be malicious, but the thing is, like, if you just made your first, let's make $500K in 2 years, I think it's better spent just putting it into a mutual fund or something and just keep growing that wholesaling business. Because I truly do believe, for most people who buy a rental property that don't know what they're doing, it will suck up so much of your time. It will suck up so much of your time. So you just got to be careful with it. Truth. Muhammad, what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, Zach?
I'm blessed. How are you?
I'm good. Good, thank you. I just did the color filter thing, and you're right. It does make my phone extremely boring. So I'm actually happy
Good.
about that.
Good.
Yeah. There's going to be a lot less distraction now.
There we go. At least you're taking my advice. I know it's going to go crazy, but like, seriously, just imagine you're now colorblind on your phone.
Oh yeah, 100%. I opened up Instagram, looked at a reel, and it was yeah, no, I see the difference. I do. I wanted to ask you about one thing. So I do real estate, not real estate. I'm getting into wholesaling in New York,
Mm.
and the only thing that scared me a little bit is I used to work with an attorney, so I called him. He does do signing contracts, but he told me, let's say I get a house for 500,000, and then I come to sign the contract, I would have to leave a deposit for 5 to 10%. Is that true, or you don't know too much about it?
You should ask him, where does it say I have to do 5 to 10%? Was there a law from the legislator in Albany in the state of New York saying it has to be 5 to 10%? It can't be 4. It can't be 11. It has to be 5 to 10%. Is there a specific is there a new law? Or is there outrage from the public that has to be 5? No. That's just what he thinks.
All right, that's good. That's good, because I was going over the contract.
So,
It
Muhammad,
seems
here's the thing about lawyers, dude.
yeah.
And this is a great question to ask a lawyer. I know this is bad. Is that what you think, or is that the law?
Oh.
Is what I'm doing legal, or just against your opinion? Because lawyers love to give opinions. Is that a legal opinion or your actual opinion? And the lawyer will say, well, it's legal for you not to do an EMD, but I do say you should do 5 to 10. Well, legally, if I did 1%, am I breaking the law? No. Okay.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, yeah.
It's not perfect. I'm just telling you the truth.
Yeah, no,
You
no,
know?
it works because I was like, well, am I going to get the money to? I could get the contract, but it's just then what?
Most
But that's
lawyers
good,
are
yeah.
just, I hate to tell you, but like they love their opinions, and they want to sound correct and right and the expert at everything, and you just kind of have to put them in their place sometimes, and half of them are wrong.
But,
It's
I'm
true.
happy. I'm happy that that this one was wrong. Man, that's yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to ask. I finished the course, and now I'm just driving for dollars. I'm about to get the lists and start from there.
There we go, man. I like it.
Yeah, sounds good. Thank you.
We're in New York City.
Yeah, I'm out on Long Island now, but I spoke to you all the way in the beginning. I'm not sure if you remember. You told me to do it in the city, so either Brooklyn, Bronx. I did a little bit of
I
research
never
about
told
that.
you to wholesale in the city of New York, bro.
Oh,
I never told you.
no, I remember I told you Long Island.
Maybe
You said,
maybe you said
yeah.
maybe you said you wanted to, and I said go try it if you want. But
Oh,
I said it's a bad idea. Definitely a bad
oh,
idea.
okay. Oh shit. So should I do it on Long Island then? Because that's where I'm at now.
Okay. What I want you to do
Mhm.
is just take a notch out of your Yankees cap. It's on too tight, and go back to the course. All right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, those Tims are ruining your circulation to your brain. You're losing blood flow to your brain, bro. Seriously, dude. Go through the course. Don't do New York. Do a better market.
Oh, okay. Not New York at all. I was looking in Albany. They got.
Why are you doing Albany, bro?
I was going through the
Get
spreadsheet.
out of the bodega.
The VA list. Okay.
Get out of the bodega and get out of New York.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Here's the
Okay.
rule. Here's the rule. If they don't know how to say the word water, don't wholesale there.
All right.
Water. Okay?
That's fair.
Seriously.
That's okay.
All right?
I got you. Yeah.
If somebody says you know the vibes, it's the wrong place. Keep going. Okay?
All right.
There you go.
Got you. I'm started in the right place then.
Oh, okay?
All right, but appreciate you that. Thank
All
you.
right. I appreciate it, man. Lord. Oh, man. You know what? I've never seen a New Yorker crash out in a Mets hat. They only wear Yankees caps. Has anyone else noticed that? The New Yorkers that like to crash out on people, they always got the Yankee cap and the Giants. They never have a New York Jets hat. They never have anything about the Mets. I don't know why, but the Mets / Jets New Yorkers, they don't crash out on me. The ones that are crazy always have the Yankee stuff, and they always have a Giants thing on. Let me know if I'm wrong. It's crazy. Brandon, what's going on, man?
Oh, nice. What up? Not much. How you doing, Zach?
I'm blessed. What's going on?
Just I've been getting way back into wholesaling, and I've been having, I've been keeping my metrics, been doing good. I did have a question, I guess I could ask real quick. Have you ever seen a non-commercial use certification like document that they make you sign in order to get a list, like a code violation list?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I had
What does
somebody
it say?
asking me, wait, what? Oh, yeah, yeah. Do you
You
have
say you
to?
can't resell the data or sell. Usually, it's you can't sell to the data set, correct?
Well, yeah, I'll read the word for word of what it says. So it says, I understand that commercial purposes means that the person requesting the records intends that the list will be used for general business purposes, including but not limited to communicating with the individuals named in the record for the purpose of facilitating profit expecting activity.
Okay.
And then in the email that I talked to the people about, they said, for example, if you were looking for distressed properties to buy, clean, or fix up, then we cannot provide a list for the purpose.
Okay. And what are the repercussions?
Well, they do have it signed by a notary, so I mean, I'm guessing if somebody found out about it, then there might be repercussions.
Okay. How about we do this? Do you have a grandma or an aunt, uncle, or whatever?
Yeah.
Why don't you just have them do it themselves, and then they don't have to mark it to the list? Have them pull it, print it out, and just leave it in their kitchen, and then they can just keep it there.
Oh, okay. That's smart.
I don't know.
Okay.
Have them do it for your birthday as a fun gift.
Yeah.
Just leave it out in the kitchen.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Okay, that does sound smart. Yeah, I was thinking also because I was doing it through email, so going in person and seeing if I could go around it.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah. All right. And how's Rick doing, by the way? I love that man. He's awesome.
Oh, he's cool. He's in a he's working on something with him. He's actually meeting with 6 lawyers right now for a
Oh, really?
for a deal. It's good stuff. It's about a real estate deal we're doing.
Yeah.
But you got to pay them a lot of money per hour. So he
Oh,
needs to
yeah.
go there and just shut them up. So yeah, it's good stuff though. It's good
Nice,
stuff.
nice. All right, glad to hear it. Glad to see you're well too. That was basically all I had. I mean, unless I guess if you don't mind me taking a little more time, um, I've been making just because you're really good with metrics. So if I get like 10 contacts a day, making a couple 50 to 100 cold calls a day, and I've had 3 offers this week. Does that sound kind of? I mean, obviously pump it up a bit, but like, how's that sound?
I think 3 offers a day is great. What market is this again?
I have 2 I'm working, Washington and Virginia, near Richmond.
Washington D.C.
No, state.
or Washington State.
Seattle, Clark County, and Spokane.
Do you live there?
I used to.
I mean,
I've been doing all virtual.
It's not a good wholesaling market, but okay. I don't know who told you King County is a good area to wholesale, but Richmond's a good area. How many? So 2 offers in Virginia, 1 in Washington State.
All were in Virginia.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Shocking, all your offers are in the areas that are good for wholesaling.
That's fair.
What do you think
So
I'm
should I
going to say?
just should I just focus more on VA then? I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
There you go.
All right. Awesome. Well, thank you, Zach.
Send a JV deal to Ace. He's awesome over there too.
The what?
Send a JV deal to Ace Cox.
Oh,
He's
Ace.
awesome, dude.
Okay, well, I've actually been talking with somebody in the server. I love the Discord server. I'm in there all the time.
Oh, there's
Shout
other
out to
people
them.
too to hang out there. There's a ton of.
There is, yeah. I've been working with a guy named Jared there.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get a deal soon.
All right. Let's get to work, man.
All right, sounds good. You have a good day, Zach.
You too, man. Appreciate it. Boom. All righty. Rob, what's going on?
What's up, Zach? I just have like 2 questions. It's not just
Okay, what's going on, man?
One is you said Zillow Fizzbos and government lists, right? I was thinking, should I start with like, because obviously I want to do both, but I was saying, should I start with Fizzbos first, then go to government lists, or should I just do government lists and then Fizzbos? Because I see Rick love code violations specifically, like he
What
loves
market
those.
are you in?
Well, I'm local in New York, but I'm focusing on Ohio.
Can you give me a market in Ohio you're doing, or are you doing all of Ohio?
Well, Montgomery County is where I'm starting.
Okay. You'll probably go through all the fizzles in Montgomery County in 2 days. So just do that, then boom. 2 days over, done.
All right. And just some quick advice because, I'm 18, I'm real young, and I just want some advice for someone experienced as you. I wanted to ask Rick, but I couldn't at the time. Like, he only answered 2 people. I was next and I couldn't. So,
Okay.
with you being here, the opportunity is here. I'm just taking advantage of it. So I just wanted to know, like, any advice being this young.
I mean, do you see the whole beginning of this video?
Nah, I was looking.
Okay. Okay, so I said do 100 calls a day. You're currently doing 50. Can I see the problem?
Yeah, half effort.
So my advice is to do what I say. I said do 100 calls a day. You're doing 50. What's stopping you from doing 100 calls a day?
Honestly, would be like some fear of rejection. Honestly, I know I watched your YouTube video that said how you remove the limiting beliefs, and
Rob, what do you want me to call you, a loser or poopy head? Enough times where you're not scared of someone saying something mean to you? Like, Rob, have you ever played on a multiplayer server for video games ever in your life?
Yeah, Call of Duty.
I mean, haven't you got told the most insane, disgusting things told about you and your mom?
Yeah, especially in COVID.
So why are you so offended from what people say? I'm actually kind of surprised. Why?
Honestly, I've been trying to figure out that myself. I feel like I've been trying to figure out that myself.
I need to go to therapy probably for what I've heard on the Call of Duty servers before. And that has calloused my mind to be used to pretty much anything. But you're still telling me that you can go through that and still be offended? You're literally in New York. Someone says a curse word to you probably every 4 seconds. I mean, how are you, if you're from New York City and you're not used to someone being rude to you? I don't know, bro. What is? Are you in the West Village?
Nah.
Okay. Are you living in like the little cushy places? I don't know. What are you telling me, dude? You will live on Billionaires Road? Like, have you ever gone to the subway? My gosh, dude. The rats are tougher than you right now.
The
Bro,
rats.
what's wrong with you, man? Why are you being so soft, dude?
To be honest, I feel like it's just like because I'm in like Gen Z's. Like Gen Z is my generation is very soft. So you know what I'm saying? Like before then, like it was tougher. So I feel like that's just growing up. It just took advantage of me. I do need to be more tougher though. I understand that though. Like
Rob.
you telling me this now?
Rob. Okay. It's your choice if you get kicked around in life. It's your choice if you get offended from what somebody says. Rob, I want you to understand this, and I'm saying this the nicest way possible. If you saw the amount of hate comments that go my way, it will put most people in the ground, just like upset. There are legitimate people that they spend hours to record a video to just completely trash me and try to destroy my reputation. This happens on a weekly basis. I get told that I've been told many times that they're going to end my life. I have been told so many offensive things and so like the most heinous things and the most exposed videos out there on the internet about me. I've been through all this stuff and I don't care. And it just doesn't matter because my purpose is so much better. And the thing is, I'm the same generation as you. Okay? We're 7 years apart. We're fine. I don't let that be my story. And I know a lot of soft people my age. You choose to be soft. It's up to you. Okay?
Yeah.
I mean, my mom raised me not to be out here and cry when someone says something mean about you. You got to know the truth about yourself. If someone says something rude about you, it's because you probably have some deep insecurity about yourself that you need to resolve. But I don't know what to tell you, man. You chose to be soft, bro. So you need to stop being soft.
Yeah.
Words are words, man.
Huh?
And words are words, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
As much as the offensive, mean thing someone's ever said to me, I've never been told it to my face ever once. Because find out, that's why that's all I got to say. But like, it's just words over the internet, man. I mean, I'm not going to have you cry about it, dude. But like, I'm shocked that you are upset over this, man. So you really got to go back and see why you get so offended if someone rejects you.
Yeah, you're right.
And so don't say it's my generation. Don't put a label on yourself. You are putting labels on yourself why you're soft. I mean, I don't understand that, dude. So you need to go back here and just deal with it.
Right. All right.
You should get rejected more, honestly.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, though. Honestly, thanks a lot because I'm gonna decide. I'm gonna look back at it and decide to be more tough.
You don't decide, you do it. The thing is, when I see all that hate comments about me, I can physically decide to make it upset and be like, oh my gosh, and freak out over it, or I decide not to. The thing is, it's my decision how I react to it. I can't control if someone says anything mean to me. I can't control if someone makes a video trying to like expose me when it's all fake. I can only make a decision on how I deal with it. And you can't control if someone rejects you. You can control how you react to it. And it looks like you're not controlling it well. So I look into stoicism. I'll look into controlling your surroundings. I'd also just get rejected a lot more. Makes it a lot easier. It's like being rejected from a girl. If you ask a bunch of people out, it's a lot less painful to be rejected. And that's the truth. So you can't control the outcome, but you can control how you react to it. So go back in there and I would start wholesaling more.
Yeah. All right.
Let me tell you the last thing, Rob. Your fear of rejection is insane because 99% of the sellers you cold call are going to reject you. So you're going to live in a terrible world. But the most important thing, Rob, is you cannot label yourself as soft. What are you labeling yourself as?
Honestly,
Decide. Tell me.
tough. Honestly, tough. That's it.
You don't need to be tough, bro. See, when you're lying, then now you're lying to yourself. Okay? You don't need to be tough. You should be a regular person. You just decide you're not soft. That's all you have to decide. I'm tough. I'm the man. You don't have to do any of that stupid stuff. Hey, I'm regular. I'm not soft. I'm not tough. Just a regular dude that can control what he's doing. Okay?
Yeah, just a regular dude.
Don't decide that you're soft. All right?
All right.
There we go, man. Appreciate it. Give this man his Tim stat. Honestly, I can tell Rob just to walk around 45th Street, and if someone looks at him, say, "What are you looking at?" I swear, if he does that about 100 times, tough him up pretty quick. Go to the meatpacking district. Oh Lord! But guys, you not even trying to be funny. Like, you legitimately choose your labels you put on yourself. And if you decide you're a soft person, you're soft. And now, being a soft person is not a good thing. And I want everyone to understand that being soft is terrible. You don't let people roll over you. Now, being soft is different than being a kind and gentle and nice person. All right? I think I'm a pretty tough guy, but I'm also very kind. I believe I'm a very kind and nice person. I'm not soft, though. Okay? That's the thing about me. I can be nice to somebody. I can be kind to all the people I meet, but I'm also going to not let you roll me over. All right? It's a very important line, but I think a lot of guys have this issue where they think they have to be tough, and showing any bit of kindness or just like empathy or caring about something makes you a little pansy. It's not. But when you let people roll you over and you get scared of things, then yes, then you turn into a soft. So it's very important. But this is also important thing to understand about being broke. You can be broke and have no money, but it doesn't mean you have to have a loser mentality. And you don't have to live life like, oh, I'm just getting through another day. Because richness is a very, very interesting concept, because you can be rich with money, but you can be poor with your health. And nobody in this life right now would trade places to be, I don't think anybody here would trade places in their life right now to be Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett is one of the richest men in the world. He's 96, 95. He's a billionaire with private jets and the whole thing, but he's 95. Would you at 18 want to trade places with him? No. Let's say he wants to go jet skiing. He can't. He's 95. He'd break his back. So nobody want to trade places with the guy who's 95. And I'll tell you, Warren Buffett would trade places with you. If you're broke 18 in New York, he knows he can get that money back tomorrow. Think about that. Any rich guy over 95 will trade anything right now to beat you. There we go. That's it. Is your fear of rejection bigger than your fear of being broke? Facts! Facts! I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, Zach, I've been looking at expired distressed properties and called the seller and they're stuck on a number. Should I change my approach? I mean, those are expired listings. If you're calling expired listings, you're going to be dealing with people who want way too much for their house. That's just facts in general. Our tax lien, I love tax liens. Tax liens are great. Oh yeah, I love tax liens. Therapy sessions with Zach. Be a strong, independent man. There we go. Yeah, guy. I mean, there's a point where I was generally young when I learned this, but actually when I started making a lot of money wholesaling, and I started going back and talking to people about like what I did and things like that. Like, I generally learned pretty quick in life that nobody cares. Like, I can make a lot of money wholesaling, then tell people, "Oh, are you still doing that real estate thing?" Yeah, it's going well. Like, okay, and then they just talk about something else. Genuinely, even your family sometimes, they don't care about what you do or what. Like, if most of your family doesn't care, like they generally don't care. Like, why are you put so much weight about this wholesaling thing? Like, You should stop caring what other people think about you. You're not being weird. I'm just telling you. Drives me crazy. I'll tell you this, rejection from on market is brutal. Realtors will they will offend you. They're like that really mean girl in high school. Like they'll roast you while rejecting you. I'll tell you that. They'll roast you while rejecting you. It's brutal. Oh my gosh. I can see you guys are roasting Rob now. Oh, Lord. Nero, how do I get in the Discord? ZachDiscord.com. Let's see here. Zach, why you kick me off the Discord? Bro, I don't even know your name, so I can't even answer you. It's the truth. Zach, have you ever heard of Privy? Yes, I have. Do I talk about it? No. Oh, Lord. Let's see here. Carter says, can we JV? Yes, you can JV at sellmypaper.com. Let me put on the bottom here. It is sellmypaper.com is my link to send me a JV deal. Boom! Awesome. There you go, Chris. If anyone wants to JV and doesn't have Skiptracing, let me know. He has X leads. He's probably got 60,000 skips. You can go from there and go crazy. There we go. Awesome. Retire mom. She deserves it. Facts. Let's see here. I'll iterate that most of the answer to the questions are in the courses, but a paywall won't change anything. All right, I guess I won't charge it. Oh Lord. They say keep it free. Don't sell the Discord $50 a month. Okay, I won't do it then. Look at Natalie here. Shout out to Natalie. Natalie says, honestly, didn't think it would work, but I posted 3 digital bandit signs for the first time on Facebook Friday and got a lead by Monday. 3 days. We got some leads. We're getting inbound seller leads there. And guys, it costs nothing to do a digital bandit sign. Absolutely nothing to do a digital bandit sign. That is the power. Let's go. Oh, Lord. Destiny says, I've developed a new fear of calling people. You've not made enough calls. That's all I can tell you. Making calls is way better than working. Omar, you are 100% right. Let's see here. Jason says, how do you add yourself to the map? I think you got to go to settings and put your location on there, and it should work on there. Oh, you got the Slovenia squad. Let's see here. Romeo says, do you think wholesaling ever die down or become too saturated? So, I mean, die down, I don't really see it. Unfortunately, wholesaling inherently it's a curse and a gift at the same time, because you can make 50 grand on one real estate deal in 1 week with no money at all. So I guess only die it out if they absolutely ban wholesaling. But there's been not one state that's ever banned wholesaling, and I can argue with anybody on that. But to ban wholesaling, you have to ban pretty much capitalism in general of buying and selling real estate without a license, which would just practically, it would ban capitalism to a point. So, yeah, no. I mean, unless they grade a real estate as a special weapon and you need a specific license to hold it and own it, I don't think so. George Washington never was a dang realtor, I'll tell you that. Realtors are like, it's a fake thing. Like getting a real estate license is a fake thing. Like they just came up with it. It's not an inherent skill, in my opinion. Being real with you. So yeah, do you think wholesaling will ever die down? No. Will it ever become too saturated? No. It's actually the opposite end. It's getting easier to sell a piece of real estate without a license. AI is coming into play now where you're able to pretty much list your property with AI, and they're going to make it easier not to use a realtor. And Zillow and other companies are going to get more market share from that. So yeah, no, saturation. I mean, it's getting easier to sell a property without a realtor. So I don't think so. How about this? How about you make more money? Go over there. I like T-Weather. Zach, are you hiring? Here's the thing, T-Weather. Half of people ask if I'm hiring. Number one, they just want a crazy low work, high paying job. And number two, they want to take all my information, suck it up, and then take it out and then do their own thing. It's insane. So yeah, we're not hiring followers, but yeah, you have to go through the process. It's a good question though. Is there a charge to register an A2P? Yes. So I think A2P charge is, I think it's $20. Let me see. I think the registration is $20. Yeah. So that's registered to get on the A2P on there. Let's see. All right, let's do one more question here. Sawyer says, where can I find hedge funds? So if you put real estate fund or rental property fund, if you just actually go on apartments.com or rental properties and look up the property management company who owns that, those should be enough hedge funds for you to deal with. Leo says, if a house is selling for $100,000, how could you offer more and where does that money come from? I think I just broke my brain. What in the world are you asking me here? If a house is selling for $100,000, how could you offer more? You couldn't offer above what it's listed for. That'd be stupid. You can offer creative finance. It's really the only way you could do it. And lastly, do you think pre-foreclosures? Guys, pre-foreclosures is an amazing, amazing, amazing strategy. Just text them. They're there. The deals are there. Bro, you just got to text a pre-foreclosure. Put a sticky note on the door. Then you make a bunch of money. Simple as that. Guys, if you got any value from this video, do me a favor. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Also, go to freewholesaling.com, the free wholesale community. Also, ZachDiscord.com. So freewholesaling.com, ZachDiscord.com. And I'm going live on the Discord, 8 p.m. tomorrow. Be there or be square. I'll be there at 8 p.m. exclusively only on the Discord. So make sure you hang out there. We're going to go, we're going to talk on the Discord at 8 p.m. tomorrow. So I'm really excited about it. And I will see you soon. This is Zach Ginn.